So I'm going to talk about the short story Here I Stand Ironing. So I'm going to do a social critique of the story, but before that I'm just going to do a short summary of the story in order to really understand the environment and the state in which the characters stand. The story is about a young mother that has a cute little girl, but that she cannot necessarily take care of. Not because she's not a good mother, but simply because she doesn't have the financial support to do so. So her husband or her boyfriend left her, and she's now alone with her little girl that her neighbor takes care of whenever she has to go to work or has to do the groceries or whatsoever. So so after a while, her ex-husband's family takes care of her daughter, and she finally manages to have enough money to get her back. So whenever, as soon as she got the money, she got her daughter back. But then she got another. She gave birth to another daughter. So then Emily, which is the oldest one, is really not happy with the fact that her mother has another child, and is starting to act up a bit just in order to get her mother's attention. So she doesn't eat. She stops eating. She pretends that she has nightmares at night. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't, but however, she needs her mother's attention. So then when they realized that she got really skinny, she wouldn't eat, they put her in a sort of orphanage, but it's not really that. So she stayed there. She couldn't have really any contact with her family, with her mother, because they just can't talk. They would scream at each other, say something, but they can't hug, they can't touch. It's really no contact. And even Emily there, she made a friend she was really close to, and they moved her. So her friend just left because they cannot have any sort of relationship with anyone. So then after a while, the social worker decides that okay, yes, she can have her daughter back home. So she comes back home, Emily being a little cold with her mother, not so sure about everything that's going on, obviously because she's been pushed around her whole while she was young. So then she comes home, she goes to school. She's not really friendly, and she can't really make friends, but since she moves a lot and she has to follow her family. But then she discovers a passion of hers that gives her life a sense, basically. So it's something that she really likes, and so her mother is really sad that she's not sharing her passion. However, at the end of the story, we realize that it's really humor is really what's keeping her going. So Alright, so in today's society, we basically base everything on money. So money rules the world, and when you are less fortunate, then obviously you are treated differently. So Emily's mother is part of the lower class. She was a single parent household because her, her boyfriend left her. And it's really sad because her daughter had to leave her daughter. Basically, they took her daughter away simply because they judged that she did not have enough money to take care of her. So she had to accumulate a certain amount of money in order to prove that she had the ability to be in charge of her daughter, that she was able to take care of her daughter, and that her daughter would live and be in good shape. So whatever, they they let her have her daughter back, but then they judged that it would be best for Emily's health to go in a clinic. Not in a clinic, it's here they call it convalescent home. So they would give her the food and everything Emily's mom could not necessarily afford. So then she sent her daughter there, and after that, once your daughter is in a place like that, it's really the social worker that's in charge of your child's destiny. So they have to judge that you are able to take care of your daughter, or else you won't get her back. So I mean, it's not even about like being a good mother. It's really about proving that you have enough money, or that you can afford giving your daughter what she needs. So so having another child, she had 2 children now. So so it took her 8 months to prove to the social worker that it was really it was time for Emily to come back home. And when she came back, she claimed that she was unhappy with her looks. She didn't look like the typical blonde girls she used to stand alongside. So yes, the social critique that stands out a lot in this scene is that girls are hypnotized by the Barbie mannequin, whatever. So they think that it's important to look like that, and that you cannot match with the society if you look different. So because of that, and because of the fact that her family moved a lot, Emily never really made friends. She wasn't depressed, but she was cold. She had a cold heart, and it was hard for her mother to catch her attention, and to show her that, you know, she's there for her and that she loves her, even though like she had to not give her away, but like try to make her feel better. So yeah, in school she wouldn't stand out, you know, because the girls that are like the typical blonde girls in shape are the girls that will stand out. She felt like she couldn't stand out. So so that's how pretty much she lived her life. She had to deal with the fact that she didn't have the perfect life, and that even though her mother would try hard and would love her, it's hard for a mother to prove to her daughter that she loves her when the society proves her wrong. So the society is like the perfect mother that can give her child whatever she wants, that could give her daughter nice clothes, could make good food, that could always be there for her. And it's hard for Emily's mother to be that mother, because she does not have time to do that, because she has to spend most of her time making money. And it's a hard world. It's really it's a harsh society, and I mean, you got to get used to it. And that's what Emily did. She once she understood how it worked, she found a passion, and she devoted her time and her energy in that passion in order to get back on track, and like I said, give her a reason to continue fighting and to live, you know. And at the end of the story, basically, she was pretty much there for her mother, telling her that there's a lot more to do than ironing clothes, that there's a lot more to life, and that once you find something you like, then money does not really have a meaning to all that. So she found humor. She realized that it was what she really liked, and that it was what made her happy. That whether she had money or not, when you find something you like, then it's a lot easier for you to be happy and to realize that the littlest things matter in life.